I signed the register and admired the view. Now I'm on my way to the Springer shelter, not too far up ahead. Just leaving Spring Mountain Shelter, and a lot of people there last night, but there was plenty of room for everyone. And most people there were camping in their tents, and there was only a couple people in the shelter. So I slept in the shelter last night and had the entire loft to myself, and it wasn't that bad. Some rain came through, and I was pretty glad that I didn't have to pack a wet tent this morning. And a little cool this morning, and misty, foggy. I kind of like it. Just past Three Forks, and a little less than a mile up ahead is Long Falls, and I think that'd be a pretty nice place to take a break. Coming up on Long Falls. Oh, that is cool. Hawk Mountain Shelter is just about a third of a mile ahead of me, and I plan to stay there tonight, and that'll put me at, I think, right around 8 miles for today, and that'll stick with my plan, because what I figured for the first few days on the AT, I'll do low mile days just to get myself worked up to the ups and downs of these mountains. Coming down to the water source for the Hawk Mountain Shelter. Nice clear water. Left Hawk Mountain Shelter about 15 minutes ago, and just passed through High Tower Gap. And this morning, Looks like I'm gonna have a couple good climbs ahead of me. A mile outside of Cooper's Gap. Check out how green everything is on this flat part. Very nice. And all the trees are just starting to push out some new leaves. Just went through Cooper's Gap and about to make my second highest climb for today, right around 3,200 feet, and the one I just came off of was about 3,300. That is cool. Trail actually continues up there. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a few minutes and take a break. Catching some great views out there today. Nice and clear weather. You can hear water. I'm guessing it's Justice Creek, because I think that's not too far ahead of me. This is Justice Creek. I stopped here for a few minutes to pick up some water. It's actually the first water source you come across after you leave Hawk Mountain Shelter. I think that was a little over 6 miles back. I hear water again. Must be another creek up ahead. This is Black Whale Creek. On the way out of Gooch Mountain Shelter this morning, heading towards Gooch Gap, which is a mile and a half ahead of me. And I camped here last night in my tent. Nice shelter, but the campsites around the area are excellent. I picked one all the way in the back, and man, it was a nice night. Just passed through Gooch Gap, and ahead of me today I've got some pretty decent climbs. One in particular I'm looking forward to is I think the elevation's only around 3,200 feet at Ramrock Mountain, but it's supposed to have some great views up there. And weather's really nice right now. The report was showing some expected thunderstorms around 1:45 or 2 o'clock. But I should be able to make it to the top of Ramrock way before then. There's a clearing up here. Oh, wow. This is amazing. This is at 3,212 feet. And here's the view from the top of Ramrock. Here at Woody Gap, taking a break. They have some picnic tables here, so it's nice to have a place to sit down. And trash cans. I was able to empty my trash that I've been carrying for the last few days. And from here, I'll be heading towards my campsite, which is the Lance Creek Restoration Area. It's about 3.5 miles ahead of me. And we'll do one more uphill before I get there. So I think right now Woody Gap is right around 3,100 feet, and I'll go up to, I think it's around 3,700, and then drop down to 2,800 where the campsite is. Entering the Blood Mountain Wilderness. This is the view from Big Cedar Ledges at 3,582 feet. I've come across a couple of these today. Just small little streams coming down the mountain. Cool, huh? This morning I am heading to Blood Mountain. I've been looking forward to that. Right now the top is about 5 miles away, and I'm just leaving the Lance Creek Restoration Area. where I camped, and it's going to be a decent elevation change. The camp is at 2,800 feet, and when I get to the top of Blood Mountain, that'll be just a little more than 4,400 feet. It's going to be a nice day. Arrived at Jared's Gap, and that puts me only 2.5 miles away from the top of Blood Mountain and 5 miles from Neel Gap. I believe I'm just about to hit the top of Blood Mountain. Yeah, it's just up here. Check it out.
How you doing?
Good, how are you today?
Good, thanks.
And there's the shelter. Here's a great view from Blood Mountain at 4,441 feet. Great day to be up here. Making my way down Blood Mountain and heading towards Neel's Gap, and that's 2.4 miles ahead of me right now. Neel's Gap is just up ahead. I can see Gainesville Highway down below me. Hear the cars going by. And there is Neel's Gap and the Mountain Crossings store. And I'm gonna head to the Blood Mountain Cabins and Country store and see about getting a cabin for tonight. And I'll continue the trail tomorrow morning.